Hi. Okay, let's look at this question here. So, it's a question involving binomial distribution, okay, probability binomial distribution. So, in a quiz, alright, there are 30 objective questions. Okay, 30 objective questions. Each question has 4 choices. Okay, usually if you have objective question, you have A, B, C, D, right? And only one of the choice is correct, right? With only one is correct. If a participant chooses the answer at random, means that the participant is not thinking, okay? It's not answering the question, okay? It's not try to think and answer the question. It's random, you know, it's random, okay? It's just, he don't know anything about the question, right? It's just random pick. Okay, mean each of the item A, B, C, D, all right, for the objective have equal probability, all right, have equal probability of being selected, all right, and it's actually an independent try, all right, it's an independent try, means that for the 30 objective question, there are 30 independent try, all right, each question does not affect the other question, all right, because this participant chooses the answers at random. Okay, means that this student, you have a question, right? You have question 1, okay, for example, you have A, B, C, and D, and this student never think at all, he just pangka, okay, C, the answer is C. Alright, question 2, D, alright, the answer is D, alright. The student never go and never really go and answer the question. It's just like just randomly answer the question, alright. Means each of the answer here have equal probability, right? 104, 104, 104, and 104. So means one of the choices here is correct, alright. So means that X is the number of correct the question that she or he get correct, alright. So means that how many try? How many try? Binomial talk about try. So we have 30 objective question. Means the student is do 30 random try, alright, for each question. So you try to answer all the question random. So have 4 choice. So means one of the choice is 1 out of the 4, right? 1 out of the 4 is correct. So means 0.25. 0.25. So means that A, B, C, D, one of the choice will be correct, right? So the rest will be wrong, right? Means that 1 is correct, right? The other 3 will be wrong, right? So means your P here is 0.25, right? 0.25. Whereas your Q will be 0.75, right? So okay, now look at the question A. The question A saying that get all 10 question correct. Get all 10 question correct. So means that means get 10 question correct. The question should be get 10 question correct. Okay, how about get 10 question correct? So 10 question correct means that out of the 30 try, this student only get 10 question correct. So you know that the formula for binomial distribution, which is, right, where the formula, okay, if X is binomial, right, distribution, okay, the random variable X is binomial distributed with N, right, if P, right, probability of success. So if you want to find the probability of Px equals to X, right, sorry, I just leave it to be R, right, number of success, the R here. So I can write as NCR, right, NCR, and the probability of P to the power of R, and the probability of Q to the power of N minus R. What is Q? The probability of P plus the probability of Q must be 1. Alright? This is a probability of success. Right? Success. So if you success and failure, right? Total up, the probability must be 1. They are complement to each other. Right? P plus Q must be 1. Either it will be success or not success. It's only 2 outcome. Alright? 2 outcome. For example, this question is a binomial. Why? Because it's 30 question. Either for the one question, you either get correct or not correct. They are nothing as fair, alright? No. So means that nothing at draw. No, it's either you correct or not correct, right? Because it's one of the choice will be correct, alright? The other three will be wrong, right? So x equals to 10. So I was using this formula now, the binomial distribution. So 30 C10, right? Px equals to r, right? So and followed by probability, your P, 0.25. Power of 10, right? If R here will be probability power of R. So R here will be 10 and followed by 0.75. Why is it 0.75? Because we know that P plus Q, right? P and Q. This is P, this is Q. P plus Q must be 1. Alright, so I take 1 minus 0.25, I get 0.75. Alright, and this one will be, according to the formula, will be n minus r, right? N minus r, n and r. 30 minus 10. 30 minus 10 is 20. So if you calculate, then you will get your answer. The answer will be 0.0909, alright? So this will be your answer. Okay, you also can answer this by using the binomial distribution table, right? So you also can doing this way, alright? Alternatively, you also can using binomial distribution table. So as you know that, alright, you have to refer to the video where I teach you how to using the binomial distribution table before look at it. You can also doing this by at least 10 minus with probability of at least 11, right? Which you can get this value from your statistical table, right? So you can finding from your statistical table, so which is the 30 and 0.25, right? 30 and 0.25, so you go to the 0.25, right? 0.25, 30, right? 30. So you just take 10 minus the 11, right? 30. So 0.25 is here, right? So 10 and 11. So you look at here, where is 10? 10 is 0.1966, right? Can you look at the value here? 0.1966. So it's 30, 0.25, right? So according to here, so the value of 10 here will be 0.1966 and this is 0.1057. So you just write it here and you minus, you are getting the same value as this. Alright, okay, let's look at part B. So get at most 10 question correct. Okay, at most 10 question correct. The meaning here will be at most 10. What does it mean by at most 10? At most 10 means that paling banyak 10, alright? Means that at most will be 10. Alright, it's 10 or less, alright? 10, at most 10, paling banyak 10, at most 10 means can be 0, 1, up to 10, alright? Cannot be 11 because at most, paling banyak is 10, alright? At most 10. So if you want to use this, if you want to use the formula for this case, it will be very headache, alright? Because you got so many need to add up. Px equals to 0, Px equals to 1, Px equals to 2, Px equals to 3, so many, right? So many. So what should I do is I need to using the statistical table. So this one I need to convert become 1 minus with Px greater than 10, right? Px greater than 10, which is the same as 1 minus Px greater or equal 11. So why is it? Okay, I have already explained in a video where I explained about how to read this from a statistical table, right? Okay, so what does it mean by, okay, I explain again for you, okay, for those who not yet refer. So you have 0, because you have 30 try, right? It can be none of the question correct. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got so many number up to 10, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, up to 30 try, right? Maybe get all correct. Maybe none of them correct, right? It's only have 30, okay? 30 try. So now, so x less or equal 10 means that this is the number, right? They want all this, right? They want all this. So means that from 0 up to 10. But they don't want 11 and above, right? 11 and above. That's why if you total up, this is a discrete random variable. It's a discrete random variable. A discrete random variable, if you add up all the probability, it will be equals to 1. So now, if they just want from 0 up to 10, right? 0 up to 10. So means that they don't want 11 and above. Start from 11. That's why I 1 minus at least 11. Because they want 0 up to 10 only. Okay, 11 and above they don't want. That's why I minus x at least 11. Alright? So I have explained before. Please refer to the video. So how to read this from a statistical table? Very simple. So first you look at the distribution, right? Here will be 30. Okay, 30. So 30, 0.25, right? 30, 0.25. Okay, where is it? The value, the 11 here, right? 30, 0.25 is here, right? So 11, look at the value 11 here. 11, 0.1057, right? 0.1057. So then you will eventually get your answer for this question. The answer will be 0.8943, right? 0.8943. So this will be your answer for this question, part B. Okay, look at part C. So get more than 7 question correct, right? Get more than 7 question correct. So means that get more than 7 question. Okay, x is a number of correct. So x more than 7 correct. But from statistical table, right? You have to read in the form of, the format will be x at least r, right? If you said more than 7, means 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cannot be 7, right? Cannot be 7 because more than 7. More than means lebih daripada 7. It can be 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 question correct. Until 30, right? Until 30. More than. So means that it's actually at least more than 7 is the same meaning as at least 8, right? Lebih daripada 7 sama dengan start dengan 8 dan ke atas, right? 8 and above. So from statistical table, you can read x more equal 8 here. So very simple. Go to the statistical table. 30, 0.25. Okay, where is it? 8. Find the value of 8 here, right? So the value of 8 here, right? 8, which is correspond to 0.4857, right? 0.4857 will be your answer. 0.4857. This will be your answer. So this is a probability for more than 7 is correct. Okay, let's look at the last item here. Alright, the last item here will be get all question wrong. Wow. Okay, means that this student, he go and do the question just by randomly guessing. It's random guess, you know. It's just random guess. Means she don't know anything about this exam. Alright, she don't know anything about this exam. Maybe she is an account student, but she go for a physics test, right? So usually they will just simply do guessing only, right? You simply do guessing. So they said get all the question wrong, right? It's very unlucky, right? Because out of the 30 try, none of the guess is correct. So we want to count how unlucky this person is. Means that if get all the question wrong, means none of the question, means you try 30 times, none is correct. So for this, I think you can just use the formula, right? Equal. You can just use the binomial distribution. It's a lot easier. So you can just take 30 C0, right? 30 C0, 30 C0, right? Number of correct is 0. So all wrong, okay, all wrong. So 0.25. None of it is correct. Probability for correct. So means all is mistake, okay, making mistake, not correct. So it's 30 mistake. So you calculate, this one is 1. 30 C0 is 1. This one is also 1. So means 0.75 power of 30. So what is the probability, right? Okay, after calculate by using the calculator, so I have get 0.000179, 3 significant figure. Alright, you see that there are so many zero here, right? Okay, So you can see that this is tell us that the probability value here compared to this is higher, right? Higher, right? This is very near to zero, means that almost impossible, right? Means the least possible, okay, to get all, we can say that to get all wrong is almost impossible, right? Almost zero, right? So, okay, this is the way we answer this question, right? Hope you understand.